So we're talking with Steve, who has been a client of Jessica. Tell me, Steve, how did you encounter acupuncture and Jessica?
I was in a lot of pain when I got back from the war, and I tried all kinds of different things and worked with the VA and the Navy. When I first got back from the war, they kept me for 3 months on medical hold, doing x-rays and MRIs, trying to find out what's wrong with me, doing physical therapy and shots for what they thought was bursitis, unless it was arthritis, unless it was a pinched nerve. Nobody really had a great idea what was wrong with me, and they were just trying different things. And mostly shots is how I got out of Navy medical hold and came back to Arizona. And down in Arizona, the Navy wanted to kick me out because of all my pain, and I couldn't run, but I could still swim and do what I was supposed to be doing. And they wanted me to work with the VA for any problems. And then the VA kept giving me drugs, pills, and they would give me heartburn, headaches, all kinds of stuff, but not take care of my hip pain. And when it got to the point where I almost failed one of my physical fitness tests, which we do every 6 months, weigh in, and then perform amazing feats of physical dare do for the glory of the Navy. They said, you're getting worse and you're putting on weight. And I said, I know. And then I was talking to a friend of mine at prison who's just got back before me from the war with similar issues, and she said, I know this sounds a little woo-woo, but acupuncture worked for me. And there's this acupuncture school on, I think it's Bethany and 3rd Street, around there, I forget the name of it, FEMA, something like that. And I said, okay, went down there. It was like a last resort for me. And I bumped into Jessica, and I was her first patient, which I didn't know for a long time. And when I walked away from there, I was in like no pain. I couldn't believe this. I was absolutely amazed. And from that first visit, half the pain came back, but half of it never came back from the first visit. So I was real happy with acupuncture from my first time with Jessica as her first patient as a student. And when the VA decided they wanted to try something different with me, doing epidurals in the back, that numbed me up so much I couldn't tell what was good or bad or indifferent with anything she was doing, so I had to stop seeing her. But I said, since she became a friend of mine and she helped me out so much, that when she got her practice, let me know, and I wanted to see her again. And when she let me know she was set up, it was shortly after the last epidural I did and a car accident. And a lot of people I talked to said, don't ever do epidurals again because the long-term bad effects. And you really need to get to the root of the problem and find out what's wrong. And I asked her if she could see me again after that. And I haven't been back for epidurals or anything. She's taken care of me for war injuries. She's taken care of me for the car accident. Last year I had surgery coming up, and I was in so much pain I could hardly stand it. And after they decided they were going to do surgery, they said, and no drugs 2 weeks before surgery. And I said, how do you think I'm getting to work? How do you think I'm surviving? I can't not do drugs 2 weeks before the surgery. I can hardly walk. And I was seeing her about every month or so and talked with her about what was going on. And she started helping me with my pain issues. And I got off the drugs, went and did the surgery. And then I was taking pain medication from the surgery, and I go, I don't want to take these. I work in prison. A lot of those guys are on drugs and in prison because surgeries or whatever got them on drugs. They didn't get off the drugs. They wanted to stay on drugs. They didn't need drugs after a certain point, but they were used to drugs, and they switched to different illegal drugs, and they went off the woo-woo. When I talked to Jessica, and she said, come on back and I'll start helping you with those post-surgery pain issues. And I'm not giving her up. I'm staying with her as long as she's willing to be my acupuncturist.
Wow, thank you so much.
My pleasure.